Hi guys, let's talk through step one of your radial design project. So we have all of our specs set up, our 8x8 piece of paper. The first thing we are going to do is talk about how to place our first object, kind of turn on some smart guides so that we can make sure everything is spaced correctly, and then just kind of some ins and outs of your layers. So first things first, we're going to go up to View, scroll down to Show, and turn on Smart Guides. These are going to turn on some hot pink markers that show us where the center is, and then too, when we add more objects in, it will help us with spacing to make sure everything's even. Then I'm going to go ahead and grab my first picture. I'm going to have this little light pink button be my center point. So hit enter to set that in. Now before I carve out this pink button, over here in my layers, you'll notice I have my background and my button layer. You have these little eyeballs where you can turn things on and off. And then you'll notice there's this little kind of page icon in the little corner. So that means that my object is not able to be edited just yet. If I right click on my layer and scroll down to rasterize layer, this now gets rid of the little page icon and I can edit this. So something to look out for if you start to edit an object and you get a little pop-up saying that it's not a smart object, you might need to rasterize the layer, something we haven't encountered yet. Okay. Now to cut out my pink button, we've gone through a bunch of different selection tools that you can use. I'm going to use my object select and click on my pink button. Then you can see I've got my marching ants going around. Now, if I were to just click delete, it gets rid of my button. I want to get rid of everything else around it. So instead, once I have my button selected, I'm going to right click and select inverse. This is going to create marching ants around everything else in my background so that now when I hit delete, I'm left with only my little pink button. Then I can Command D to deselect, drag my button over until I get those hot pink crosshairs that show me it is right in the center. Now I'm ready to watch the next video and start adding in more objects.